Welcome. I'm Jennifer Shira, activator of Humanity's Light Codes, and welcome to the YouTube channel of Jennifer Shira and all that comes with it. Subscribe below, join our community of light, and enjoy all of the recordings and activations and initiations and events and gatherings. And you can find me at lightpriestesstemple.com. And when you click and subscribe, you enjoy this incredible temple of light. Much love. Hello, beloveds. I am Jennifer Shira, coming to you on this eve of the Sagittarius full supermoon and Sun in Gemini and solstice, and so much more is coming in. And I'm coming to you from this very magical place of on top of the cliffs in La Jolla, California, of a goddess sea temple. And I have a story that I want to share with you about this temple, and I feel so much is connected to this new full moon and solstice and galactic new year coming at the end of July, and so much newness coming in, and how we're all being called to step into our highest masteries and our highest gifts. And you might feel the heat and the energy and the fire of the Sag full moon with that fire sign, and then the sun reflecting all of its beautiful light upon it with its beautiful culmination. And full moons are always about completion and culmination. It's a graduation season right now, and so I feel there's a lot of us being asked to graduate even higher, and your new codes are being aligned as the super full moon is alignment with the galactic center, and so that's activating a lot of the new codes within you and asking you and inviting you to step into your highest mastery. And I feel so much of us we're feeling that, and the magic of when we are beckoned by source, like that beautiful, like, come this way, my love. You hear that voice, you know that feeling, and that's what I felt when I was shown this goddess temple. I was sitting here, so I want to tell you a story, and I was sitting here on the other side. I'm going to just show you this beautiful cove. And so I was sitting at the exact other side, and there were two beautiful seals, male seals, lounging right at where they come up from the water. And I viewed this temple, which is right here, from the other side. And what I saw was I could see the doorways. And so you can see the rectangular doorways. There is 9. This is a sea goddess temple of 9, the 9 master codes of the original cells. This was from the 4th human incarnation, and it has been not active. And it goes back into a crystalline altar and crystalline caves with beautiful connection and mastery of the new highest codes. That when I was shown this, I saw the goddess shape. I saw all of the beautiful goddesses protecting each doorway. I even see a uraeus, a cobra, coming out from these beautiful cut, almost trapezoidal doors like you would see in Egypt and Peru. And as I sat there and I just saw it, and when you see something, you can't not see it. And what it showed me was, as I'm on my path and new things show up to me, when it's shown to you and it's offered to you, am I going to say yes? And am I going to take that? Am I going to walk that path that I know is calling me? And so what I invite you is, on this full moon, is what is calling you? What is this high frequency of your highest codes and your highest mastery calling you to step into your highest codes? And so I come to you on this eve of the full moon with that beautiful message. I feel is when I stood there and I saw these caves, and then they showed me this temple, and I actually brought offerings a few days later, and I swam. I jumped off from that point and I swam into this beautiful cathedral-like cavern of red rock from the other side. And even I saw, there were pillars. It's like open, there's an archway, and then there's pillars. How does that happen? And I saw those in Greece, and when I saw this from far away, and I knew I had to come closer, I knew something was calling me, and I feel like this is the full moon that is coming in. It's at 23 degrees Sagittarius and 23 degrees Gemini, with the two moon and sun polar opposite with that tension, asking you to step into that. It's 5, 23 is the royal star lion code. It is 5, which is change and freedom and can be new creation. And the 14th is also 1 + 4 = 5. So I feel it's another 5-5 portal asking us to change, asking us to step into where we're going. And with the fire of the Sag sign within you, I feel this is also a time, ironically, to go within. But at the same time, it's a time to have that heat and opening your inner voice. I feel so called right now in my own life to open my inner voice and to expand my inner voice and to share my voice and step into my conviction of my voice. And that by going within, I gather strength. And I invite you, if that resonates with you. And so as I sit at these beautiful cliffs overlooking the sea goddess caves and the sea goddess temple that will come online in the future. It's just percolating now, and its codes are becoming more prevalent, and the codes within you aligning with the galactic center on this beautiful full moon and sun are asking you that fire and air, the goddess Gemini and the goddess Sagittarius coming together to build that combustion of fire and air always creates an incredible explosion. And it's not going to be something that you just kind of pass through. I just feel like the more you listen to yourself, the more you're going to feel that. And the stories and the energies of when I sat on the other side and I saw that goddess temple, and I didn't know why I had come to this part of the world. I'm from here, I was born here, I was raised here, and I never knew of the magic of this place on earth. And why did it show me? It was Halloween evening when I was shown the temple, and I had lived here my whole life as a child. And so maybe something in front of you is in plain sight, and now you're going to see it. And so if that's coming up in your life, I'd love to hear about it, and I'd love to have you immerse into that, because as we move into this incredible portal of this full moon, and then we move into solstice. So this full moon, and Sag is always a truth finder. It's Sagittarius is, they do it first and figure it out later, and they're way showers and leaders of the new edge and the new way of being, and they want freedom, and they are truth seekers. Sagittarius with her beautiful arrow is pointing the arrow at whatever is your intention. So where are you pointing your arrow with the Sagittarius energy? To really invite you to immerse and use these powerful energies to open. I hear so many questions of, I have my goals and how do I reach them? And so much is happening, and it's been difficult to sleep, and I don't know, which way to go. And I really need support, or I have so much that I want to do. I don't know which one to pick. And all you can do is by going within is knowing those answers, they will come to you, because once you start a choice and it doesn't feel right, is to honor that. And that's what these full moons are going to delineate. They're going to show you a little more, and they're going to bring in that powerful energy, and where you'll see it and you'll know the difference. And it's by these cosmic alignments. There's a lot of Lilith energy and Eris energy, two female divine, very wild planets. So there might be some darkness, and then the light of the Sagittarius fire, and then the cooling of the beautiful Gemini energy of the air sign of Gemini. And I feel it's a lot of Kali or Pele as I'm on my way to Hawaii in just a few days. I feel Pele, and I feel Kuan Yin. I feel the cooling of the Kuan Yin and Mother Mary, and then I feel the power of Pele with the fire and the energy. And with this 23 degrees in the 5 energy of change, and what is changing for you, what is opening, I feel this is a gravitational pull of our psyches, and Sag it's ruled by Jupiter, so it's going to expand. whatever is coming in, whatever you're focusing on, whatever your intention is, whatever's in your heart, because we build and we open the golden age from our heart centers and from within. And so with Gemini being ruled by Mercury, you have the energies of the Mercury and the Jupiter, and Mercury's communication. It's thinking, it is how you walk through life, how you connect with others, and Jupiter expands whatever it's around, and it's such a benevolent and incredibly powerful energy. And with these energies coming in, then 7 days later we have powerful solstice, which in the Avalon times was called midsummer or Litha, and they would build a bonfire on the top of a mountain and representing the fire and the energy of the longest day of the sun, which is solstice in the northern hemisphere. Or they would build a wheel of fire and roll it down the hill into water, representing the two natural elements. And this is definitely grounded in nature, with Taurus being the north node of this full moon. And then we go into 7 days later, we go into, from June 14th, the full moon and sun, we go into the 21st being summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. And the shortest day of the year in the southern hemisphere would be winter solstice. And solstice has always been the time when they would have the high ceremonies in, Stonehenge or any of the rock formations you see in the rock circles, or any of the temples in Egypt where the sun, the temple of Ra, and any of the temples where the sun was so prevalent and with the cosmic alignments. And solstice is the time where the sun is going to illuminate and radiate whatever is coming in. So we have Sagittarius preparing you, and then we move into solstice where it's full illumination of what you're bringing in. I would invite you to journal or to bring into your life what you're writing down, what you're bringing in, because with the solstice powerful energies and having been at galactic center direct at the full moon, you're opening up new codes, and new solar codes are coming in for you. And I invite you, if you have a sacred place to come sit at and to be at for this incredible 2 days. I feel it's a portal from the 14th, which is a 5, to the 21st, which is a 3, which is the Trinity energy. And the Trinity is the new oneness right now, where you have Source, you, and the incredible power of the Christ consciousness, creating this incredible Trinity where you are moving into your Christ consciousness. I feel it's a self walk-in, as we're all being asked to open the new golden age and to step into our highest powers and our highest masteries and our soul's highest destiny, and to say yes and to take the mantle of your initiations and your incredible gifts and unique talents that are needed on the planet as we walk together and opening the new age on earth. And as so much comes in and is opening for all of us, and you are, right now you're going to be actively seeking solutions to what's happening with that Sagittarius energy. You're going to be inspired with heightened, with the T-square, it's a T-square to incredible energies with Neptune. So you have a T-square to Neptune with the moon. That's going to stay with you. Nothing ever is just one day. It's the 3 days before, 3 days after, and then you roll right into this incredible illumination of solstice. So with the T-square of Neptune in the moon, you have dreams and inspirations and insights and spirituality energy. And so you have the Sag energy expanding that, and Jupiter expanding that, and how that is expanding in your life and what is coming in for you. And so it's just so much is opening for all of us. And Sagittarius can also be travel. And it's interesting that I am traveling on the 15th of June, and I will be traveling to my new home, and I will be relocating to Hawaii and the land of Pele and the Hawaiian goddesses and Lemuria, and opening what's been shown to me is we're opening an all new temple, an incredible new temple of the highest light for the new golden age. And took a while for them to find where to have it, and to where we will access it and where we open it. We're calling in the new golden priest and priestesses and opening these incredible energies, and with this fire of Sagittarius and the fire of solstice and the incredible sun tribe, Ra, Isis, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, and all the highest beings of light, and Lemuria, and the royal energies, and the priests and priestesses and kings of queens of Mu and of Lemuria, and the ancient land of the highest codes of light, that are calling each of you and asking us to walk in this light again. And I invite you to go to your special place and your sacred place in this time to activate and to initiate all that's coming in for you, because we do this together, and this tribe of light that we are. And it's so powerful, it's so exciting, and it can be so challenging, as you know, there is energies that are trying to interfere and have been, and it's not been easy for all of us, has it? And yet within us, it gives us that extra power and that extra pulling us up when you go down, and then coming up out of it by coming together and by sharing and connection and soul tribe. And so I invite you to go within on this beautiful moon in Sagittarius, sun in Gemini, and moving into solstice with the power of the sun, and it's shining its light on you with the incredible initiation energy of creation. And the sun is the codes of creation and opening within you, and I just invite you to open that within yourself. And so I'd love to show you the beautiful sea goddess temple again, and enjoy your incredible solstice, your incredible full supermoon, where it's the closest to the earth, and it has more of a gravitational pull, and it has more of an energy, and really harness the Sagittarius energy within you, that fire, that way shower, that leader that you are, and with so much love and so much coming in for you and for all of us, and in these magical times, these powerful times. And I send you so many blessings and so much love, and all we have is this moment, and what you do in this moment and your choices opens the new golden age on earth. I'm Jennifer Shira. Activate your highest codes. Much love, much love.